nice to be here. Thank you all for coming, because stand-up comedy is really the worst job when there's no audience. There's a level of sadness to just me and hey. Imagine that, it was just me and 10 camera guys just like, so, and then what happened? Then I cried and ate a pizza. Thank you all for coming. This never happens to comedians with cameras and fancy, nice, beautiful theater and a great crowd. So you've made my mom proud, though she refused to come. I was like, it's just a flight. I'll get you. I don't know. I'm like, what don't you know? I'd rather be at the lake. There's lakes over there, Ma. Not my lake. My mom is one of those tough, old school kind of Indian women that grew up in the bush, like old school, tough, like skinned beaver with her teeth, tough. So I didn't argue with her, but I'm talking about her, because that's what sons do. We blame our moms for, she didn't hug me as a kid. So now I tell jokes to strangers. And your laughter is like hugs. It's true. I have low self-esteem. We're not here to talk about that. Okay. He just starts openly weeping. When we talk about Canada and change and what's happening, I don't think most Canadians really understand how dynamic friendship centers are and exactly what happens through the friendship centers in these urban settings. And I can tell, I'm a friendship center baby. I grew up in a friendship center. My mom works at a friendship center. My brother works at a friendship center. My sister teaches at the friendship center. We're a nepotistic family. We just hire, it's like, look at the resumes. Nope. Where are they from? Not here? Nope. We just hire, we are the stereotypical chief and counsel, just keeping it tight. Embezzling, not telling on each other, just. Damn it, I forgot this was gonna be on TV. Oh, yes. This friendship center doesn't embezzle anything. They're above the board, everything's good. Damn it, we're gonna be on TV. Yeah, I was pretty much born and raised in a friendship center. Kissed my first girl kiss. I was specific, because there were some boy kisses too. Ow! Caca! Caca! I don't even know what that means. It just makes. Hey. Every time you do it, there's a powwow in my pants. I thought you said kids could come here. They can. They're just going to learn some shit. That's all. No, it's going to be fine. I'm just feeling the disappointment from the elders on this side of the room. Just like, we survived residential school for this? You know, it's like, it's okay. This is not an easy job. I had to stop the joke there because I felt it coming back at me. And sometimes you get beat up. That's okay. But I did. I had my first little girl kiss there. She was a white girl that was trying to sneak into Little Beavers. And you have to know what Little Beavers is in order to, you know what Little Beavers is? Yeah, so the Friendship Center folks do. Half the audience is like, that was really sexual, it's getting worse. I didn't mean a little beaver, I meant like, I don't know why I did this. I'm not. This is not how we rehearse this, right? It's gonna be okay. You guys buckle up. We're 5 minutes in, things are going well. her name, her name was Lindsay McIntosh, and her dad was a doctor, and she tried to come to Little Beavers because she liked me and I liked her, and I said, Lindsay, you should come to Little Beavers after school, and she's like, she was Scottish. She's like, oh yeah, what's that? And she didn't have a deep voice like that. I forgot to. Lindsay was a 23-year-old trans woman that I really got. Oh yeah, what's that? Will there be scotch? And I remember I snuck Lindsay McIntosh. I shouldn't have named her. I shouldn't have named her real name. Can we beep her name out? No. Her name was. I didn't even think. Okay, so I'll start the joke over. This is the magic of TV. When you watch it on Netflix, you're like, that was so good. 36 minutes of just laughs a minute, roaring laughs. There's like 4 hours of comedy on the cutting room floor that didn't work. So this is this pullback. It's the Wizard of Oz moment. Surprise. It's not all going to be good tonight. So I snuck a white girl. This is my first joke, and it's honestly 5 minutes too long as it is. The director's like, this isn't gonna work. This isn't a 5-hour comedy special. So I snuck that's what I did. I snuck a non-native girl into Little Beavers, and her name was definitely not Lindsay McIntosh. It wasn't. Anyway, I brought her to Little Beavers, and we were making dream catchers, and as you do at Little Beavers, and we were putting the little yarn around the brass ring, and we were going, and she says, will this give me good dreams? And I looked at her. This is an honest thing I said. I was like, it'll help me arrive in your dreams. Then I kissed her. Got beat up by her brother at the Friendship Center, too. What I'm getting at is Friendship Centers are really, to me, they are the lifeblood of the urban Indigenous experience. You can go there, and the front desk, they're always smiling. They're always willing to help. And we have these things that I really want to highlight about Friendship Centers, because I think most people don't understand what happens there. This Friendship Center movement is, in some places in this country, 60, 70, more formally 50 years old. It's an old movement with a lot of capacity that is built into the community. And right now, Justin Trudeau and the Liberals are going to start campaigning, and you watch, I'm guaranteeing you this because I was at a meeting in Ottawa, and they are talking about building centers of reconciliation. It's going to be a huge capital project. This is true. You're going to hear about it very soon. And what they want to do is they want to build these huge new buildings, which will be centers of reconciliation. And then everyone's going to come and reconcile. Or I don't know what they're going to do, but it's going to be a building. I don't know. And I'm at the meeting, and I'm like, what? I don't understand. Can I ask a question? Yeah, go ahead. Why? Like, why centers of reconciliation? Why are you? They exist. They're called friendship centers. They're literally called friendship centers. Couldn't think of a better name. Just right to the point. Friendship centers. We can redo the logo. It's a brown hand and a white hand going, hey, I don't know. Like, I'm half white and half brown, so I can be the person like, I'll volunteer. I don't know if you want that, but I'd volunteer to do it. I think it's silly, and it's fine because we are in this moment that is called now reconciliation, and I don't know. To me, I'm all in because I've got kids. I got two kids. They are in the van, so I do have to cut this short this evening. They, Fort Erie's safe. We're not in Buffalo, you guys. One for the locals right there, yeah. One lady from Buffalo. I don't. Grandma looked at the boy. Did he boo you? I told that joke in Saskatchewan one time, about leaving my kids in the van, and boy, people were just shut right down. They're so mad. After the show, an elderly woman, she chased me out to the parking lot. She says, "A stum, fat boy, a stum." She's got her walker. She's chasing me. Huh? Come here, come here. And I didn't know what I had said to offend her. That's not my goal. My goal is for everyone to have fun. I want everyone to have fun. And I could tell she was mad. And she says, "Yo, I have Facebook too, you know." And I said, "Oh, yeah, okay, great. Add me up." I don't know, like, what you're getting at, you know? She says, "I'm going to go on Facebook and tell everyone Mr. Funny Man likes child abuse." I was like, no, you're not. No, I don't know. No, dude, you are all terrible. Do not clap. Why are you clapping? I punched a fake elder. Why are you clapping? This is dark, Fort Erie. I like this. We're going on a journey. We are. But she was really mad at me, and she said, "You think it's funny?" I said, "I don't think it's funny. I don't think, there's nothing funny about child abuse. How dare you?" And she said, "No, your jokes about your kids and your vehicle." I said, "I was joking. And by the way, lady, I'm a survivor, okay? If anyone can talk about being locked in a van, it's me. Because I've survived it. And I'm here to tell my truth." Who here hasn't, honestly, sat outside of a casino or a bingo hall just once in your life while mom and dad went and played their last 20 bucks? Who? Show of hands. None of you. Everyone has. We've all been locked in a van. Back in the day, that's how you earned your first eagle feather, okay? Don't lie to me. Oh. They come out broke with just a big white tail fan. Here you go. Don't tell your grandma. A late cackle, I'll take that too. You ever notice that when you ask the government for your land back, they're all like, "Oh, 1 second here, let's just check the file." Okay, land, 1 second here, just gonna check land. Land, no. But we're in this time, I don't know if we ever, I think this is the time that our elders probably dreamed about, you know? This time where we can find a good way forward and like a time where things are changing, and things are changing. I really believe that, like 30 or 40 years from now, they're gonna write books about this time. And I don't know really what chapter or our names will be found in, but we're alive during this change. And it's amazing, it's incredible. And there's no like pathway to reconciliation. There's no right or wrong way to reconciliation in Canada. We're just kind of stumbling and fumbling our way through it every day. Every time you do something, we're trying to get a little bit better. And I think that's amazing. I don't think we ever knew, at least in my lifetime, I didn't think this time would be here, but we're here. And Justin Trudeau and the Liberals, right? They inherited this big old reconciliation pie, and he starts grabbing elders by the shoulders. You see that? Oh, dude, I hate this. You know, he's got that that smug, and he just looks deep into their eyes, and then he like hug kisses them. Yes, you're welcome for funding. Funding, yeah, funding. You're getting funding. You're all getting funding. Trudeau's like the Oprah of reconciliation. Guess what that is? Native people just running around in the aisles. Holy shit, it feels good to be alive. But don't be fooled, because he inherited that time. Remember, it all just came. It was like a coincidence. The timing was a coincidence. And I voted in my first federal election. I know there's a bunch of Haudenosaunees here that are going to judge me. I did. I voted. 100 people stand up. This guy, I'm out, man. This guy's a sellout. Because remember where we came from, 2015, anyone but conservative, ABC, Stephen Harper, 8 years of that psychopath. And it was like, it was just like, you gotta do something. So I went in there and I voted for Justin Trudeau and the Liberals. And I don't feel bad about it, I don't feel weird about it, because it's something I think we had to do. But I forgot that his dad wrote the white paper. Literally, his dad. It was called the white paper. Coincidence or just some subversive policy and legislation goals? Too political? Are we okay right now? We're entering into some nerd territory. We'll come back to funny ha-ha and poop jokes in a minute, but like his dad wrote the white paper, the termination policy in 1969, get Indians out of the reserves, into the towns, create these municipalities, erase us, yeah, through policy and legislation and everything else. And it didn't work because we're still here. It didn't work. Yeah. And I voted for that guy, and I was like, well, this is going to be better. But you know that when he and when Senior Trudeau and Jean Chrétien, his right-hand man, were drafting the policy, you know little Justin was asleep under the table, just listening to all the racist that his dad was saying to Jean Chrétien. It was just seeping in through the DNA, just like, ooh, that's a good idea. I'm 3 months old, but I feel racist as hell. And it just came in, and now it just comes out in a smile. We're still gonna get rid of all of you. I take a lot of inspiration from young people, because I really think that they're having conversations that I never had when I was a kid, talking about language and culture and those kinds of things. And that's amazing, because that's not what I talked about when I was a kid. And we're just in the middle of it, trying our best. It's all hands on deck, strong hearts to the front, like everybody trying their best to do it. And what I witnessed yesterday at the walk across the bridge is proof positive that we're in good hands. And 92 years ago, yeah, I got different dates. Some people said 94, 92 years ago. A couple of people decided we are going to exercise our sovereign rights, and we are going to let these countries, the Crown, we're going to let these people know who we are. And what I got to witness yesterday